Well, a year ago, everything changed. Everything in our lives, at work, at home, in our communities changed. And like many of you, or like many people on your teams, a little over a year ago, I got laid off from my job. I was working for a consulting firm based here in Las Vegas, and our work is we travel. We go out and we are hired by organizations to come in and work with their teams and their leaders on everything from creating a great, a memorable customer experience, a guest experience, all the way to leadership development through varying levels of leadership. Well, that all, of course, went to the wayside with the pandemic. And I had been working on a passion project, a second book that I really wanted to write. I was really interested in this link between gracious hospitality and inspirational, transformational leadership. And I spent 20 years working in all different facets and in different lines of business in the hospitality industry. Everywhere from Walt Disney World to Disneyland. Here in Las Vegas, I worked for Wynn and Encore, and I was on the opening team of the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas, my favorite stop along the way with what we were able to do in terms of changing the game here in Las Vegas. But at any rate, that passion project turned into a pandemic project. So I sat right here in my kitchen a little over a year ago after I got displaced because of the pandemic, and I was like, what am I going to do now? Well, I dusted off the draft of this passion project, and I completed it. I finished it up and got it to a better place, and I sent it off to a few people, and one thing led to another, and by the grace of God and by really the generosity of people like Jon Gordon, who not only answered my email and said yes to writing the foreword to the book, he introduced me to who has now become my publisher, BenBella Books, the Matt Holt imprint at BenBella Books. And so I'm very proud and I'm very excited that this week my book, Lead with Hospitality, comes out. You can get it on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, Books A Million, Indie Books, anywhere you buy your books online and in stores this week and next as we get this thing out into the world. So I just wanted to come on and invite everybody, and really it's a thank you and a celebration to all those people that work in hospitality: servers, bartenders, valets, bell people that work in housekeeping, front desk, concierge, these casinos, the people that work in slot operations, table game operations, all different facets of hospitality have been an inspiration to me, and I know an inspiration to so many. So this book just explores the link between gracious hospitality and inspirational leadership. It really is about how we make people feel. And the more I dove into this, the more I learned about there's some science behind this. There's some human behavior stuff. There's some heart stuff, and it really is about being human, emotionally connecting and serving those people we lead, just like all of our favorite hospitality destinations, whether it's hotels, restaurants, airlines, cruise lines, bars, lounges, just like they emotionally connect with us. And if you think about it, the best leaders you've ever had, the best leaders I've ever had, they weren't great because of their leadershipness necessarily. They were great because of their humanness. And that's what this book, and that's what this movement, and I believe that's what this message is all about. So this book is for people that are just getting into leadership. These are emerging leaders that maybe they just got promoted or they're coming back. We're building back better after the pandemic, and maybe they're coming back into a new role, leading new people, taking over a new team, and they're not really sure where to start. This book will help. It's also for senior leaders. Maybe you're a senior leader and you have a vision for the culture of the type of leader and the leadership culture in your organization. And if you need something to help them, to give them a guideline, to give them kind of a roadmap, if you will, this book will help. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy Lead with Hospitality as much as I've enjoyed putting it together and collaborating with many people, BenBella Books, Jon Gordon, and my editors at BenBella, Claire Schultz. Can't thank you enough. So thanks a lot, and I look forward to everybody's feedback.